Imagine you are this talented, gifted genius of a woman, and you fall in love with this man who is your intellectual equal, right? Y'all are passionate about the same things. He creates this opportunity for you. You move to live where he is. He's put you in a place where you become the birth of this movement, but he's married. And the love that you have for him will never go beyond what the two of you can do for each other. Harlem Rhapsody. Baby, this book was so good. It's historical fiction about Jessie Redmond Fawcett, and most of the story surrounds her affair with W.E.B. Du Bois, and it kind of just shows you the place the role she had. She talks about her role specifically in the Harlem Renaissance and many of the authors that we know and love, like Langston Hughes, Connie Cullen, Nella Larson. She pretty much was the hub for all of those people to gain the wisdom that they needed to write those books. And her story is one that is vulnerable, one that is familiar, right? Because we're smart. We can be smart women. We can be intelligent. We can be intellectually challenging for people, but we fall for someone that we can't have. And that is this book. I have never in my life thought that I would read something like this. Because, you have those questions where you be like, you are so smart. Why are you still dealing with this married man? But it's like she was hypnotized in a way that she couldn't even explain herself. And it reminds me of Lackawanna Blues when the narrator says sometimes a man and woman have an understanding that no one else can understand. That is what was going on between Jessie and W.E.B. Will, as she called him. I loved every bit of this. If you like the 1920s era, if you like the Harlem Renaissance, if you love some of those historical black writers, if you are a fan of W.E.B. Du Bois and you just want to know a little bit about this part of his life, even though it's historical fiction, is based on true accounts and true articles and different things like that from that time. And it just really pieces them together well and gives you an imagination of what might have taken place. 10 out of 10 for sure, 5 stars. It's messy, it's touching, it's heartfelt, it's warm, and it just gives your imagination that ride through the Harlem Renaissance.